darkness. Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the San Antonio overtime loss in Game 4. They seem more determined than ever to get a win tonight as this series approaches its grand finale. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those.
2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Look at San Antonio. There is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
We're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Gonzalez in at point guard. Mirza Teletovic out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Chandler, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
To the inside, Duncan. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Gonzalez against Parker. Booker the pass to Gonzalez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from Gonzalez.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Parker kicks to Alden. Parker dishes to Duncan. Back to Parker. Aldridge is screening. And there's the feed to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. San Antonio on defense. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He told me that despite their lead, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, I don't care if we do have their backs to the wall. They're a dangerous team that's going to play with a do-or-die attitude and put it all on the line. We have to match their intensity. Can they do it? We'll see.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Leonard. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
He dishes it to Chandler. Passes it to Miles. Right wing. And Teletovic kicks the chance. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nice shot by Ginobili.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Gonzalez's shot is off. Spurs leading by 4. Ginobili right side. Takes a shot at the elbow. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm. And they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Here's Gonzalez after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. Parker against Gonzalez. And again, it's the Suns missing. Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And the Spurs scoring again.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Parker against Gonzalez. No good from Duncan.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up to the Spurs game team.
A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Duncan. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Len's checked in for Chandler. Villanueva comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Knight's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Gonzalez. Here's Len. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And stolen by Booker. It's tipped. And there's the pass to Villanueva. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Villanueva's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Parker, here we go. The baseline J. San Antonio again missing. Suns trail by 3. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Knight. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Knight's got his first basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
West setting the pick for Parker. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
No good from Bledsoe.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Leonard attacking. West outside. Green with the ball. Outguarded by Lane. He took good advantage of that screen. And that's now 7 points for Parker.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Glenn, a screen. Vicious tonight. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution for the Spurs. Dion. Simmons.
Screen by Villanueva. Pass to Len. He kicks it to Villanueva. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bledsoe for 3. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Here's Simmons. And the wide open shot from Green. They get it again. West. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay.
And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you, probably not.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Boris Diaw is out there with Green. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He ended with 16 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Leans inside. Again, Phoenix.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point blank range. Can't happen.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his guys their offense needed to run through Mr. Clutch. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Out to Chandler. He feeds it to Miles. With his first shot attempt, hits the front of the rim and out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
My fault.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Spurs second.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Cannot hit, so Phoenix will take it the other way. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hit his foot, and the officials saying it was kicked. Chandler dishes to Hill. Chandler with the screen on Parker. And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Parker with it. He's picked up by Hill. Parker outside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 9 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Gonzalez's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 10. Leonard kicks to Duncan. A dish now to Parker. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.